man. Just arrange this. Oh well. At least the aspect ratio is right this time. I wonder why it did that. So, yeah, I guess this will just have to work. So anybody that tuned in last time knows that I had some aspect ratio problems, but trying this again, see if it works a little better this time. So I just spent like 3 minutes getting this all sort of placed correctly, and then I zoomed back out on it. But anyway, just gonna play some music, and hopefully it'll work a little better than last time. So I'm gonna start off with an old instrumental that I wrote, probably 15 years ago, 12 years ago, something like that, for a film that doesn't exist. So we wrote the soundtrack before we made the movie. So there's a soundtrack but no film, and I just kind of get a kick out of that. So the fun thing and the scary thing about having the phone pointed the right way this time is that I can see when people join, so both intimidating and inspiring, but do my best here. So this is called Insomnia Song from the Insomnia film that never occurred. fell in love when I was just a boy. The whole world was our sandbox, and I was just her toy. I wrapped myself around her finger like a diamond ring, and we'd go dancing beneath the stars at night. And I could hear her sing, and she'd sing, love, ya-da-da-da-da, yeah, said love, ya-da-da-da-da, yeah, said love, yeah, 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 love. As soon as we both finished school, we headed out the road. Wherever Millie had in mind, well, that's where I was gonna go. We thought our love was freedom, but we were chained and bound. You know, reality was close behind. She was gaining ground. Well, late one night, the car broke down right outside South Bend. There was no way I could have known that this would be the end. 'Cause our blanket was the wild sky, the backseat was our bed. Our love it sang a lullaby, and this is what it said. It said, love, ya-da-da-da-da, yeah, it said love, love, yeah, 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 love. I woke up at sunrise, I thought something small had changed. In a way, my whole wide world had just got rearranged. When we rolled out of Indiana, I thought everything was fine. But even then, Millie must have known way back in her mind. 'Cause by the time I got to California, hell, I was on my own. She'd run away one night and left me sleeping all alone. And I found a note stuck in my pocket later on that day. I guess she hitched a ride back home, and there was nothing left to say except love, ya-da-da-da-da, yeah, said love, love, yeah, 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 love. It's been a year since Millie left, and I've been doing fine. You know, it's hard some days, but then they say that all wounds heal with time. But on rainy days, I still see her eyes in faces that I meet, and her voice laughs just like the raindrops when they're splashing in the street. They laugh like love, ya-da-da-da-da, yeah, said love, love, yeah, yeah, yeah. The deputy walks on hard nails and the preacher rides him out. Nothing really matters much, you know it's doom alone that counts. And the one-eyed undertaker, he blows a feudal horn. Come in, she said, I'll get shelter from the storm. There we go. That was a good warm-up. And I mean literally like warm-up. Oh, thanks. I got a comment from a former student of mine from a long time ago. Not that long ago, I shouldn't say that. A long time ago in one of my favorite, or a series of my favorite literature classes. So, yeah. So I was it's always a little scary playing songs in front of students who I know have taken literature classes, because I'm like, you know what real poetry sounds like. Brienne, maybe you don't remember, so maybe I'm gonna luck out. Let's see. So yeah, it got a lot colder here just in the last couple days. It's been really cold in our house because the heat hasn't really been able to catch up yet. So I came in here to start the live stream like a half hour ago, and like all the guitars were like a half step over-tuned actually, because they'd all gone out of tune because the house got so cold. And I thought I had fixed them, but as I was playing Millie there, that was that last song, the harmonica and the guitar didn't quite seem copacetic. So if there's anybody out there who like has good enough pitch to know when something's out of tune, if those sounded off from each other. I literally tuned this like 5 minutes ago before I started the stream. It must have just fallen back out of tune, so sorry about that. It went from like 78 in the house to like 62 in the house in like 16 hours, and the guitars were not happy. Anyway, that was Insomnia Song. I threw another short instrumental in there called Cassie's Song, and then that was Millie after that. I'm going to try to do something a little bit more ambitious. This is one of those things I've been kind of messing around with, playing this song this way in the studio for the last week or so, and it's like really cool and fun for me to play it this way. It's sort of a new arrangement in a way of the song, but I'm probably going to mess it up due to the pressure of the live stream, but I'll try not to. Bear with me here for a second as I grab the lyrics. Yeah, that's right. Problem with writing a lot of story songs is that there's a lot of words to all the story songs. Okay. That's probably about right. That sounds out of tune. You can look at a weird angle of me here while I'm retuning real quick. Actually, tuner says okay. All right. When in doubt, believe the technology, right? That's the opposite of true. Okay. Just making sure my foots can reach all the things that my foots have to reach. Okay, I think we're good to go. So this song is called The Light. It's the first song on my Asphalt Ghosts album, and back when I wrote it, it was the first song I'd written in a very, very long time. So it was exciting to write it at the time, and exciting to play it right now, although in a slightly different way. Trying to make sure I remember how to play it. Sarah won't feel like you wear your peace of mind. In that moment just before you want to leave yourself behind. She knew the train could change her for the better or for the worse. Tying forest to the desert like the chorus to the verse. But as the ghostly station lights faded in the morning haze, she was riding the rails north out of an old maze, escaping ancient killing questions of wrong and right. She was looking for redemption in the morning's light. Oh, my light, take me away again. Oh, my light, take me away again. Ooh, mountain faces mixed with fading faces left behind, as she descended to the valley floor where she hoped she'd find answers to the questions life always made her ask, and a way that she could love without putting on a mask. This is why her feet always itched for the road. She bounced from place to place just to see what all that travel showed. So as the people and the places of her past disappeared, the warmth of Sarah's light helped her overcome her fears. Oh, my light, take me away again. Oh, my light, take me away again. Ooh. Well, over time the desert planted roots in Sarah's bones, and before she knew it, she had found herself a new home. She settled deeper into place as the days and years went by. She wasn't sure if she could leave now, even if she cared to try. 'Cause Sarah built that home out of love, respect, and trust. But in the building of a home, you'll kick up a lot of dust. So all around the desert, Sarah's dust began to rise, blocking both the open road and the light from Sarah's eyes. Oh, my light, take me away again. Oh, my light, take me away again. Ooh, now she'd been so used to living, thinking only of herself, that it was hard to be a wife and put those feelings on the shelf. So as her home replaced her freedom, Sarah's wheels began to rust. But over time she found that love could help her see through the dust. So Sarah wore her failure like you wear your peace of mind, and she learned what it could mean if you left the road behind. 'Cause every time we change, something deep within us dies. But in the mirror, Sarah saw the light reflected in her eyes. Oh, my light, take me home again. Oh, my light, take me home again. Oh, my light, take me home again. Oh, my light, take me home came the storm. When Chris was out on the trail alone, when the sky turned black, Rose gave Chris to the mountain. The mountains didn't give him back. There was ice on the mountain, fire in the sky, wind down in the valley, tears in her eyes. Well, Em and Jack, they got married, then they moved into town. Jack had never liked the city. He didn't trust the crowds. But Emily, she had a good job, and so that's where they stayed. When the car swerved into her lane, oh, it was them who paid. And there was ice on the mountain, fire in the sky, wind down in the valley, tears in his eyes. Well, I remember how you used to smile, and how your eyes would shine, and how you said I would always be yours, and you would always be mine. But our always, it has gone away, crest and crash like the waves. Remember me now with a smile, my dear, when you visit my grave. There was ice on the mountain, fire in the sky, wind down in the valley, tears in my eyes. That was called Ice on the Mountain, in case you didn't figure that out. That was a song that literally wrote, well, I had sort of the music for already, and I was trying to think of a sort of what to write about. And it's a little bit inspired by Long Black Veil. If you know the traditional song Long Black Veil, you can probably pick up on the sort of reference there. But initially I was like, I wasn't sure what I was going to write about, what the lyrics were going to be about. And I just decided, I was listening to some Grateful Dead show, and I just decided, like, what if there was a that sounds so stupid. What if there's a song called Ice on the Mountain instead of Fire on the Mountain? And it was like much more sad and much more, much bigger bummer. And so I wrote Ice on the Mountain. It needs like a companion song that's just called like Dead Begonias. And then the cycle would be complete. Let's not do that though. At least not right now. Before that was The Light, and then 3 or 4 minutes, I hope not longer than that, of self-indulgent loop jamming. But yeah, that was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you. I got one more guitar, a couple more songs, but one more guitar. So I'm gonna double check. I feel like the hollow body stayed in tune better than the acoustic did, which I guess kind of makes sense in a way. I'm gonna double check this one before I start though. You know, because the stakes of these live streams are extremely high. Must get everything right. Must get everything right. You know, I spent like pretty much my entire adult life trying to get out of the habit of like being an obsessive perfectionist. So that's a part of the purpose of these live streams, is to make me realize that I should just like play stuff and not worry about it. So this one's going to be real weird in that spirit. I'll play a couple more songs and try as much as I can to run them all into one another. Let's see. Another thing that I learned just a second ago as I was blabbing at you and tuning is that apparently Instagram doesn't sort of like auto-mute my texts. So if I'm getting texts and they're dinging while you're listening, sorry, that's another thing I'll learn for next time and do better. See, you can make mistakes. You just have to do better next time. You have to, or else. Just wait until I play a 26-minute long version of Fire and Rain. No one ever signs on to this thing again. I don't think there's anybody on right now live, but if there is, and the background sucks, let me know. I've been making these like pre-recorded videos, as some of you might know, putting them up on the website. And if I ever get one of these live streams to kind of go relatively scot-free or without any sort of mistakes, maybe I'll put that up on the website too. But I've been doing these sort of pre-recorded, like what we would call in the business asynchronous live streams lately, and been doing them with that sort of static lights background. And I was like, what if I just try to make the lights move a little bit? What would that look like? And so this is what it looks like. But I'm uncertain whether it's crazy or looks bad or anything like that. So, let me know if anybody has any thoughts on that. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Okay, I think I'm good. We're going to start with an old song of mine called Palace, which ironically is also inspired by a Grateful Dead song, Broke Down Palace. This song has a lyric that sort of references that is otherwise just a song I wrote a long time ago to give an excuse for the guys I was playing with at the time to sort of jam for 10 minutes, and I don't know that we ever actually sat down and did that, but that was the... Oh, come on. That was the idea, at least, was that we would do some sort of weird noise thing. So we never did, but I'm going to do a weird noise thing for you right now by myself with this robot that duplicates my guitar. Right after I hydrate. Okay. Palace. broken down palace in the sun. Someone's treasures hiding in the walls. Disembodied voices fill the rooms around you, and someone's ghost is haunting the halls. Whose map did you use to get here? Whose feet made all those tracks? Don't you think too much about where you've been or where you're going, 'cause you might turn around and head right back. Broken down palace in a dream. You could have lived there long ago. For you realized you didn't want what you had wanted. Now it's long past time to let it go, so just let it go. All you gotta do is open your eyes. Open your eyes and you'll escape from this dream that's been building walls around you. Watch those walls all crumble and break. enemy. Probably starts with me. What I choose not to be keeps me from being free. Kids' dreams collide, head on with the world outside. But something in my heart died, oh, when I stood aside. You see, I'm not who you think I am. The guy you think you love is a joke, made up from fear of honesty. But if you knew the real me, I couldn't love you. You wouldn't need me, but at least I would be free and lonely. Free and lonely. I had an idea of you, turns out now that it wasn't true. A lot of things I once felt through. You're not the girl I thought I knew. Is it my fault I can't adjust? Am I just hurting both of us? Do I just need to learn to trust these feelings I let turn to rust? Or is it time to break? Is there someone else I can take? Would you find a way to be happy? Away from the mess you thought was me, made up from fear of honesty. That if you knew the real me, I couldn't love you. You wouldn't need me, but at least I would be free and lonely. Free and lonely. By your grace I rose, Mother Rose. The highway is my home. And all the days my road is straight, I know you're by my side. And in the dark you clear the sky, so under crystal stars I ride. When the sun beats down you bring me shade, to shield me from the heat. And in the cold you help me keep my cool, sliding through the ice and sleet. Mother Rose, by your grace I rose. Mother Rose, the highway is my home. When the hard rain falls and the wind begins to howl, you stick me to the ground. When I'm wandering through the desert's barren waste, you got me when no one's around. When I'm lost and I can't find my way, save me from the wilderness. And when I'm found, you whisper in my ear that it's the open road I miss. Mother rose, in your light I roll. Mother rose, the highway is my home. Mother rose, by your grace I rose. Mother rose, the highway is my home. Mother rose, in your light I roll. Mother rose, the highway is my home. Told you that was a couple songs. All right, one more. I'll wrap up. I haven't played this one for a while, but I talked to a friend of mine about it the other day. And just kind of popped into my head. I haven't really had a chance to play it yet since then, so this may be an interesting take, but I'll do my best. This is a song, it's called Note to Self, and it's a fairly self-explanatory title in that I literally wrote it as a note to myself. Things that I thought maybe were important for me to remember that I don't remember or don't consider as often as maybe I should. So just give me a second to figure out how it goes or remember how it goes. Okay, I think I got it. We'll see. It's called Note to Self. light that's inside of you, even if you can't understand why anyone would ever care about you. Fear of letting go, it holds you back from really living. Don't be ashamed if you're feeling low. Take a hand up when it's given, 'cause the world's too big and life's too short for us to feel with half a heart. Live while you can, you've got one life, so don't waste it. Don't be afraid to take a chance, so chase down your fear and then face it. Death doesn't wait for the day when you've had enough, so do your best to appreciate the time you have left and then fill it up, 'cause the world's too big, life's too short for us to live with half a heart. There's usually a guitar solo here, so you're just gonna have to imagine there's a second guitar doing cool stuff, even though there's not. Love while you can, your heart's a gift, so give it, just jump right in without a plan, 'cause love doesn't grow unless you let it lost. It might break your heart, but there's no day without a sunset. Find a new way using the stars, keep on till dawn, 'cause you aren't lost yet, 'cause the world's too big and life's too short for us to love with half a heart. Note to self. Nope, that's not right. Realizing I'm looking at this thing and I don't actually know how to tell if anybody is on or not. I don't think there is anybody, which means I'm going to play one more song, because no one knows that I was lying when I said I wasn't going to play any more songs. The good news and the bad news, when I say I'm never playing another song, I was lying. I like Note to Self a lot, but it seems like a little bit of a downer to end on a slow song, so we're going to pick things up a little bit. This is a song by Bob Dylan, you probably know it. That's the question. Ah, the hell with it. Let's just do it. Everybody's building big ships and boats. Some are building monuments, and others are jotting down notes. Everybody's in despair now, every little girl and boy. When Quinn the Eskimo gets here, everybody's gonna jump for joy. Come on without, come on within. You've not seen nothing like a mighty Quinn. Well, I do just like the rest, I like my sugar sweet. Caught fumes and making haste, did you say my cup of meat? Everybody just standing around now, feeding pigeons on the limb. When the Eskimo gets here, all the pigs gonna run to him. Come on without, come on within. You've not seen nothing like a mighty Quinn. Come on without, come on within. You've not seen nothing like a mighty Quinn. Dogs bark and cats meow, yeah, I can't recite them all. Just tell me where it hurts and I'll tell you who to call. Nobody can get no sleep, there's someone on everyone's toes. When Quinn the Eskimo gets here, everybody's gonna want a dose. Come on without, come on within. You've not seen nothing like a mighty Quinn. Come on without, come on within. You've not seen nothing like a mighty Quinn. You've not seen nothing like a mighty Quinn. You've not seen nothing like a mighty Quinn. Mighty Quinn. Quinn the Eskimo. Thanks for watching. Ghostpines.com. There, I almost said movies. There are movies. There aren't movies. Videos, there are music. The thing where you see someone move, the thing we're doing right now, and then the thing where you hear the sounds, they're both there. You can listen to all my videos and my music and all that for free. You can leave a tip if you want, but don't give the money to someone else. Considering the shirt I just sort of accidentally have on, give the money to the Neil Cassell Music Foundation instead, because then more people learn how to play music, and it's better. Instead of, you know, the lesson from this video is probably don't learn to play music, but other people should, and you know, if you got a couple bucks, throw it to them, not me. But thanks for listening. And I'll be back soon. I feel like I'm having more fun doing this and less terror. Last time it was like terror here, fun here, and now it's like meh. So eventually, ideally, those two would switch, but the only way that's going to happen is if I keep going. So be back sometime.